Hello everyone, and welcome to the Brickformula review of LEGO set 79006, The Council of Elrond. It has 243 pieces for ages 8 to 14, and this is from The Lord of the Rings, and this set retails for $29.99. And here in the front, it looks like Gimli is doing one major backflip. Actually, he's just trying to destroy the ring, but anyway. Up here we have the minifigs. I'll talk about them later. And here in the back, we see some of the features and the weapons and accessories that you get here. And it looks like they're arguing over there. But anyway, I'll talk about this set in more detail coming up. Here are the minifigures. First up is Gimli. And he's the same as usual. He comes with an axe and that helmet with that really fine printing that goes all around. Which is really cool looking. And here's what he looks like without the helmet and a major shave. He almost looks like a hobbit. And there's the printing beneath the beard. And strangely enough, he comes with an alternate face where he kind of opens his mouth. And to be honest, if I was him, I'd keep my mouth closed. All that hair would just go into your mouth when you're running, and then you gotta spit it back out. That's probably why they smell. Next we have Frodo, who is the same as usual. He's wearing the same thing, except this time he doesn't come with a cape. And here's the view of the back. And there's his alternate face, where he looks kind of mean. I guess the ring got the best of him. Huge difference from the other side, where he looks pretty hopeless. Up next we have Elrond, and he is all new and exclusive to this set. There was another Elrond in a promo poly bag, but I never got it for some reason. But anyway, here's what he looks like all around. And this time he has a special rubber molding for his hair, the braids and the tiara all in one. And he's got that ever famous looking face where he's not so happy, kind of like Agent Smith in The Matrix. But he does come with an alternate face where he looks kind of happy, kind of scary looking. Actually, I'd say that's his sinister look. But anyway, what I like about this minifig is that if you look at the cape, you'll notice that it's dark tan on one side and it's dark red on the other. When I first saw it, I actually thought it was two capes in one. I tried to split it open and everything. So when you get yours, don't do that because it will not come apart. And finally, we have Arwen, who is also exclusive to this set. And she comes with a elven bow. And here's a view of the back. And she also has a special molding for her hair, which is all one piece, where she's got the hair going down the front there and the ears. And without the hair, you can get a better idea of the printing on the torso there. And here's what it looks like all around again. We have printing on the back as well. And she has an alternate face. I think that's her serious look. And that would make this one her neutral look. I don't know, but I think Aragorn would prefer this side of her face. And now we'll take a look at the Council of Elrond, and as you can see, it's a pretty good looking set too, and you'll appreciate it even more as I show you this thing all around. So starting with this side, we have the little staircase, and that looks pretty good too, although I should warn you that when you pick this up to carry it around, the staircase does fall off pretty easily, especially when you put your thumb right there, and that could be a little bit frustrating. But as long as you leave it alone, you should do just fine. And now we move to the back side over here. This is where you can play around, and right here we have the weapon rack. And we have an elvish weapon right there, and we have Frodo's sting. And this is easily removed too, so you can actually place this anywhere you like. But I actually like it where it is, right there. And moving forward, okay, we have our elven chairs, and these are stickers right there. And so this actually can recline now. So I guess the elves really know how to relax out there. And then you'll notice that we have this little switch here. I'll explain that real soon. But you also notice that the leaves here are in a dark orange and like a different shade of green, and it gives us a really nice autumn look too, which is really cool looking too. And that brings us to one of the play features now. Okay, as I mentioned over here, we have this switch right here, and what you do is you press that real hard and this floor will fly open and it should catapult Gimli. That's where you want him standing. That's when he's trying to break the ring with his axe, and that didn't happen, which is probably good too, otherwise we wouldn't have movies 2 and 3. Lord of the Rings would have just ended right there in one movie. But anyway, right there we have a sticker of the Eye of Sauron. And just to give you an idea as to how far Gimli will fly, there we go. Not too far. I think in the movie he went even further, but oh well. Anyway, let's move on to the recommendations. Overall, this is not a bad set. When it comes to the value, we have a price per piece ratio of 12.3 cents per piece. And we're getting about $34 to $41 worth of parts here. And since Elrond and Arwen are exclusive to this set, they each go for roughly around 10 bucks each. So clearly this is a pretty good value since this retails for 30. However, when it comes to the play value, well, there's not a whole lot of play value. The only action you're going to have here is catapulting Gimli So if you're into hunting dwarves and gnomes, I mean hobbits, then this set is for you. But if you remember, this was a scene in the Fellowship of the Ring where everyone was arguing. So if you like to play with your other minifigs and put them all here and argue, then that's another reason for you to get this. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot of action going on here. But that doesn't mean that this is a bad set, because when you look at it, it does look gorgeous. Okay, they did a really good job with the colors, because they have the autumn colors going on there on the trees. And the elvish architecture looks pretty good too. I actually thought this was pretty cute. And in that respect, it actually looks like a good display piece. So if you've been collecting a lot of the Lord of the Rings minifigs, this is actually a good set to display them all and just put this in your wall unit. And I think it would look really, really nice too. So in the end, I think it's a pretty good set as long as you're using it for that. But action-wise, not that great. And that's it. That sums up my review. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Here are the minifigures, and let's try something new.